Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 25th of March to the 31st of March 2018. And this is for you coming from Taurus. So let's start with Sunday the 25th, and it starts beautifully well for you. Morning, afternoon, and a bit of the early evening is definitely under your control. You get very good news with the people you are with. You get extremely good news from whatever you are doing and meeting your colleagues or business people. So mix business and pleasure even in the morning, afternoon, and early evening period, and you'll have plenty to gain. You have these planets who want to help you plan travel and plan holidays. You might meet people from another country, another race, even on the internet. Oh, it's a wonderful morning, afternoon, and a bit of the early evening period. Go all out, focus on what you really want. If it's chasing for a new romance, contact that person, you'll get good news. Evening nightfall period. Now, there are two planets there. One makes you very stubborn, one makes you very dominating. And that's what you don't want to be in the evening nightfall period. Your couple of good planets in the morning, afternoon will also be there in the evening to help you out. So try to be appreciative of others and be supportive of the plans and their ideas as well. And try to be not dominating or want control over anything, whether it's people or whether it's situations or whether it's plans. And you'll be able to manage your evening nightfall much, much better. Monday the 26th is 24 hours of headache for you. Morning, afternoon planets are very slow. It's a working day, it's a business day. Wherever you are going to feel that frustration, past issues, past problems. People you don't like from the past will somehow contact you. News of the past makes you very unhappy. Planets are extremely slow, so there's frustration, there's delays. All that to contend on. And of course, when you feel all that misery, you won't be able to focus. And that's how these planets end for you to make you a loser. So morning and afternoon, you need to focus on what is really important at your place of work or in business. And leave other situations alone for the morning, afternoon period. Just make sure you get your deadlines right, make sure your commitments are in order. That way you will lessen the exposure to risk that's waiting for you on Monday the 26th, morning, afternoon, and a bit of the early evening period. The evening itself and nightfall becomes a bit worse. Now planets start to move fast, and they move fast, they make accidents, which can be physical, verbal, emotional accidents. So plenty can go wrong in the evening and nightfall period, and if you don't have to be out, just go back to the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out, plans already made, tell yourself you cannot afford to take the lead. You cannot afford to be rebellious. You cannot afford to somehow talk down to people. And you cannot definitely want to be not cooperative. So if you do all these things, negative things, then you're really looking to make your evening nightfall the worst possible. The daytime planets join the evening planets, and they bring all kinds of issues going wrong basically. Plans cancelled, plans postponed, that all makes you angry anyway. So if you have to be out, you got to be an angel of some kind. Tell yourself, I will take the soft approach, I will be appreciative of others, and I will be supportive of others. That's all you need to do to tone down these planets in the evening nightfall session, and you'll be fine. Tuesday the 27th can get really, really bad in the morning, afternoon, and even early evening period. There are planets of aggression, of violence, so accidents can take place. And the accidents which are verbal or emotional can be very bad. You can beat each other's throat. And so the words you use can be very provocative, and the language you use can be very insulting or very sarcastic. Don't want to do that. Don't be smart about it. Tell yourself, from the very minute I open my eyes in the morning of this Tuesday, the 27th, I'm going to take the soft approach. That simply means use words which are soft, use a tone of voice which is soft, use a body language which is soft. Nobody can ever blame you for being aggressive. So do that, and you will tame these couple of planets, and they will leave you alone after a while. And you'll be able to handle situations much, much better. Just these simple words, I must take the soft approach. If you can do that, well, you'll have about a 50-50 chance to do okay. If not, you're down by 70%, and things and blame will come flying at you. Evening, nightfall, very fast planets, not so bad as the morning planets, but very fast planets. They bring miscommunication, they bring miscalculation, they bring accidents. And of course, they make your tongue go faster than your brain. Your tongue go faster than your brain. So before you say anything, think twice, think thrice. And that way you will control the problem. And these fast planets also got to do your actions very fast. And so go slow. 2 words, go slow. Tell yourself the whole day, go slow. Because these fast planets don't just appear in the evening nightfall. They are there in the earlier part of the day as well. Together with these nasty planets who make you a fierce person and angry and aggressive. Well, if you don't really have to be out, I would say don't. But I see some business planets in the evening nightfall session. So no harm being out, but take the soft approach. Let's go to Wednesday the 28th. And for you in Taurus, there's some improvement in the morning, afternoon. But planets of ego are also there. And they make you very fussy, they make you criticize anything and anybody. Then they make you not so very tolerant. And they also make you a little bit put wedges between you and people. Is it through words? Is it through action? Is it through your ego? Well, look at all this situation. You can improve the morning and afternoon period definitely by being appreciative of what people do for you and supporting them as well. And they in turn will support you. So try this technique out and you will be able to get things done in the morning, afternoon, whether at place of work or in business or socializing. Evening nightfall is going to be a wonderful planet. It's waiting to find you solutions. It's waiting to help meet you important people in the evening nightfall period. This wonderful planet just doesn't appear like this. It's there in the morning, afternoon, but it's overshadowed. It gives you little bits of opportunities and then moves away. There's no continuity. So you have to provide the continuity in the morning, afternoon period and get on with what you want to chase for. Anything from romance to clients for business or to help your place of work. Evening, nightfall, you're going to meet very important people. So dress well and look well and be on your best behavior. Tell yourself, I am being watched. And so you will even stand properly, upright, nicely. And so you can meet important people. It'll be an enjoyable evening. Romance will be in the air and you can find a new one most unexpectedly. So look forward to the evening, nightfall. It also brings solutions where earlier in the day you couldn't find them. Let's go to Thursday the 29th, and that's 24 hours of very good time. Morning, afternoon, you're so lucky. Place of work, in business, have lunch with the people you love, go out and have a date during lunchtime as well. Communicate and ask for favors. Everything can come your way wonderfully in the morning, afternoon period. Really, it can. These are a couple of 2 fantastic planets of yours. And when they appear, not very often, they give you all that chance, even the planning of holidays, even the planning of travel, even getting in good contact maybe on the internet with foreign people and foreign news and foreign opportunities. So the whole 24 hours for what you want, you have to chase. You cannot get everything under the sun in 24 hours. So focus, write it down first thing in the morning, what do I want? And then go for it. And I tell you, you will get it. And you'll get it very nicely and very comfortably, and you'll be very happy with the advantage as well. Evening, nightfall, I definitely want you to be out and about. Look good and dress well. And you will just meet people who are on holiday. Maybe you are on holiday yourself. And so something good is being planned for the evening, nightfall. Very good contacts are being made, even in business globally. Yes. Friday the 30th for you in Taurus doesn't start very well and is not going to end very well. That's how a difference a day makes. And so morning, afternoon, don't dominate, don't be stubborn. Just 2 things. Don't dominate, don't be stubborn. Don't plan too big. Well, 3 things. And try to come down to earth where you are. And try to have cooperation from people. And you can have that by not wanting to be dominating. Otherwise, you're going to be isolated in some way and you're going to find difficult to get things done. Evening and nightfall even worse, the planet of depression and delay. Your plans may be cancelled, your plans may be postponed. That alone will depress you and make you very unhappy. And even if you are still out and about, the planets of domination also move into the evening and nightfall period. And so domination, stubbornness joins frustration and delays and even some depression. Not good at all. If you don't have to be out and about, go back to the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out and about, tell yourself, avoid people that you know from the past who have been making trouble for you. Avoid any kind of past instances. So don't go back to a place that has given you problems before. Is that sort of a planet. So take it easy, evening, nightfall session. And if you are being troubled, just move out from that group of people. Let's go to Saturday the 31st. And this turns to be even a worse day and night. Morning, afternoon, so much differences with whoever you are with, romance partner, marriage people, working people, business people, everything. And you is you who is listening to me, and it's you I'm talking about. Don't be rebellious, don't show your temper, don't be aggressive. Just slow down in what you say and do. Don't be impulsive. Otherwise, morning, afternoon, bad enough. Things just go wrong and wrong. If you're out with the people you love, very often things can go wrong. Don't want to take charge. Let other people control the plans. And you will do much better in the morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall, really bad. If you don't have to be out, just go back to the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out, accidents can take place. Physical, verbal, emotional. Things can get to a very fragile, breaking situation. Evening, nightfall, be careful, move away from trouble. If you see a group of people that you are with, and if there's trouble erupting, and even if you're not involved, move away quickly, because very soon you will be involved. These planets suck you into this kind of aggressive areas, and then they make you part of it, and then the violence can be in the forms of words or bodily violence as well. And accidents are very possible. So if you really don't have to be out, be in the safety of your own home and enjoy yourself there in your own surroundings. Well, that's my advice for you for the week. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years. And in those 7 or 8 years, I'll cover all areas of your life. And I will do that by having your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms and face reading you as well. So go to Skype, go to Facebook, leave me an email, and let's get down to getting the next 7 or 8 years of your life as perfect as possible. And that's done because I'm going to make you aware of your next 7 or 8 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.